Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about Tricentic test management tool in Jira. So this tool is going to generate the test case automatically based on the user stories linked. So we'll talk about the main points of the Tricentic test management in Jira, how to install this and how to use or how to utilize this test case management tool in Jira itself. So first let me go on to create a Jira account for me. So this is my Jira dashboard. So I have a task for it. So the task is for gas password. So I have requirements inside this story. I mean inside this task. So I want to generate the test case for this story because I don't want to write it manually because I may miss something because of my lack of knowledge on manual testing stuff, how to design and all. So what I'll do, I'm just going to create the test cases dynamically by using the test management tool. That is a Tricentic test management tool. Okay. So how to configure that? Go to your apps. I can say export more apps. Go to apps, export more apps, and just type Tricentic test. And you will see the option Tricentic test management for Jira. Select this and just try it for free. It will be free for 30 days. Okay. Yeah, it has successfully installed this plugin to this Jira. Now, all you have to do, you have to go back and let's go back to the project. Go to market, apps. Yes, I can see apps here. You see that test management. Usually, this app section will be in the left side of your project, but for me, it is showing at the right in the top headers. So now it is asking, welcome to Tricentic Test Management for Jira. So initially you have to select the region first. So you can select any region, but I'm selecting Asia Pacific Sydney. Continue. Set region. Team manage configurations because you have team managed environment in Jira. So you need to perform a few additional steps to finish the setup process. So you need to download these icons and you have to create two different tasks, issue types. That is a test case and a requirement. So just click on these issue types and you have to see the left side. It's add issue types. This case is exit to add issue type. So you don't to no need to select any of these things. Just click on create issue type, test case. Okay, it is a case sensitive, same as it is. And you have to change the icons. Okay, the icons like just now I download, right? Open this. So for test case, this is the icon. Okay, you have to select it from the change icon, upload photo, downloads, icons, test case. Yeah, it is done. Select and you have to create it. And the second one is a requirement, right? So you have to add issue type the same way you can create issue type as a requirement. And you have to check carefully that what is it exactly a requirement, okay? Requirement. Then change the icon, upload, and the requirements and create it. The requirement is created. Now all you have to do, you have to go back and see, just you need to validate that. Whatever you have created, you need to validate that. Yeah, it is coming here. So now issue types I can match desired outcome. So launch the Tricentic test management Jira for Jira. So this is the only first time you're configuring into Jira. So once it is done, every time you can simply go on, generate automatically without configuring anything. So I'm just selecting how read on the terms and conditions. Agree. And if you want to give any kind of I'll just give Ramesh quick color 84 at gmail.com. Selecting India and done. And company name, yeah, if you want to give any company name, example, the BB base, as data engineer, Agree. Next. Done. So what next? So you have the requirements here. So you don't have any requirements, right? So if you want to add that new requirements before designing the test cases, you have to add the requirements. There are four tabs here. One is the requirements, test case designing, test designing, test execution, as well as the report. So first you have to go with the requirements. You don't have any requirements, new requirement. Um, so you should have the requirements here basically. So where is the requirement? I have already created a requirement. It's called issues. New requirements, add existing issue and as a requirement. Okay. Add existing issue as a requirement. If it is already created. If it is not created already, so you can go on to create a new requirements. If it's already there in the user dashboard or sprint board, you can simply go and add existing issue as a requirement. So I'm just checking it. Where is that choose a login? Yes, this is my forgot password login GTM. So go to market. Yes, add it. So I have successfully added the requirement into my test management. And then what I have to do? So I have to go to test design. Okay. So in the test design, I have to generate the test case, right? So how to do that? Just add new test case. So add new test case is a manually creating the requirement, new test case, right? So I don't want to do that. I just want to try with the AI. So once the user story has completed here, then just click on these three dots, and then generate test cases with the AI. Just click on this one. So it is asking for product overview and user flow. This is not required. Yeah, it is trying to analyze the requirement from the forgot password user section in the description section. So it is generating the test cases. So approximately we are going to get the 6 test cases out of it. So we almost done with this. But before proceeding with your test cases example, you need to review the test case before adding to your test design section. Because sometimes an AI also can do the mistakes. So if you want to approve this test case, you can simply approve it. I mean, you can simply select that, and if you don't want that, you can just unselect this one by saying reject. Okay, you can simply reject the test cases. It won't add to your bucket. So example, these are all the test cases I reviewed it. Okay, example, enter valid email address. So this is the test case. Okay, so enter valid email address. So use enter valid email address in the email text address box. Email address text box accept inputs. Click on reset button and email sent to the user primary with email with the instruction to create a new password. So this is the test case is valid. So I can add it. So if you don't want any kind of test cases which is not required, you can simply ignore that by using reject. Okay. So all our test cases mandatory here. So all are valid. Just click on create test cases. Yes. So all the test cases have been created. If you go to the test design section, you will see all the test cases. The same way, I'm going to create another one. Example, let's say I want to add few more requirements into my board. So that is a so this is the sign up requirements. So I want to add this sign up requirements into my. So we have a new requirements. Yeah, I have a new requirements. I'm just creating from here itself. Okay. So this is the requirement here. So the requirement, it is going to be the user sign up or user register. And in the description section, I'm just adding all these things and creating the requirement. So requirement has created. So I'll have to go to the three dots and generate the test cases with the AI. So if it is a huge amount of requirements, probably it will take analyze your requirements properly. Yeah, I think it is going to generate around 10 test cases. So typically we will get more number of test cases if you have a huge amount of requirement. But before adding any new requirements, you make sure you have to check the existing test cases. Okay. If anything is added already. I know it is a bit delay in writing the test cases, but since we are using the free account, right, so that might be delay. But if you're using the paid account, probably it will be a bit fast, right? So the test case have been created successfully here. So as I told you before, you have to review your test case first. Okay. Verify sign up link visibility. So click on this visibility of sign up link on the website landing page. The sign up link is visible on the website landing page. Let's say you want to change this a test tip or something else. You can come here and you can add here. Okay, whatever you want, you can add here. You can change that. That scope is there, and you can also add here. And if you want to add any other steps in between, you can simply go and add this one. And if you want to clone the same step in the next step, so you can just go clone it. Simple as that. You just simply remove this. So we have the add step, clone, and move up and move down. So I want to move up this to the first level, and the first one is to down. So like that, you can move up and move down, and you can delete the step if you don't want it. Okay. And these are the reject and approved cases. So I mean, this is approved case. If you don't want to do that, just simply no reject it. Okay, it is changed to reject mode, and you can also do it from here also. Okay, you will see approve and reject here, but since it is rejected, so you can change it to approve. All right. In the second test case, I can see the less steps here, one or two steps. This has the four steps, and the verify the value. I mean, validate the first name and last name input. Enter the first name, last name, invalid first name and last name. Okay, all these things. And yeah, example, let's say I'm entering the invalid first name into the first name text box, right? So in that case, the first name field does not accept the input and display the error message. So we don't have any proper error message here. So the error message you can add, you can append it. Example, in the bracket, I'm just putting it like this. Okay. First name should not allow numbers. Allow numbers. So you can have this kind of messages, or you can add some extra content to your test step. So like this, you can verify all the test cases based on your requirements. And you can also, I mean, don't depend on the AI tool completely. The AI tool will assist you to write the high level test cases. Okay. Sometimes you need to add few more test cases based on your understanding. Or maybe, you need to apply all the techniques of testing techniques. Like, the BVA, boundary value analysis, sequence class partition, state transition testing techniques you have to testing techniques you have to apply while writing the test cases. Hope you understand that. So these are the cases, and I'm going to create the test cases. Done. Now go back to your test design. So it is a clumsy. I don't think it is good because all the uh, test cases related to the different models. added in the same section. So I want to segregate these test cases in different models. So how to do that? Just go and create a folder here. This is the forgot password, forgot password. And one more, you want to create the sign up, right? Sign up. So you can segregate these test cases. So then you can add those cases into your this one. I'll just go and change the date wise. Yes. So I have to select this, select. I'll just change what is this. Wait. And what else we have till here? Yes, till here. Till here, forget password. Test is selected here. Okay, move here, move to folder. Yes. Just click on this move to folder and select the folder type here. It's gone. It's gone. Okay. Now, yeah, now go back to your sign up or your main test cases. Now you have to select your first sign up test cases. There are 10 test cases, right? So this one you need to move to the sign up folder. So I have total of 16 test cases. So you better have to maintain the folder structure in your test design section. Otherwise, it's going to get confused. So, sorry. So I want to run the forgot password test case. Okay. So in that case, what you'll do, you just simply open this test case and create a test run, create test cycle. Just go to next and just giving the release one example, release one, and the version is unversion and date is today date only. I am assigning to someone else. Create it. This is a test cycle you are creating for test execution, right? So go back to your test execution, and here is the one. Okay. So that I can see only one test case here, but you have to select the multiple test cases. Let's say forget password, right? So you have to select all the test cases and create a test run, existing one, because I already created, right? Select version, conversion, select type, release one, done. If you don't understand, repeat and see. Yes. Now go to the test execution, right? So this test case has to be executed on the application, right? So you have to open this test case. I'm sorry, open this. Yes, remove it. Yeah, open this, the steps execution. So click on the forgot password link and user is redirected to the forgot password page. So if this is working fine, so probably you have to select and you have to make it nice. So you just have to select the status as pass. Okay. And like this, you have to select the a bunch of test cases. You can go through the bunch of test cases. And if you are passed and if you are not, for example, this test case is failed. This test case is failed due to maybe that email address is not working, or maybe the email address is not working properly. So in that case, I made it fail. So I'm just giving an example here. There is one more block. So failed. And this is the in progress, and make it as a pass. So here you can see a bunch of cases pass, fail, blocked, and in progress, right? So now I want to get the report for this. Go to reports. So if you go to report and execution progress, okay, you see that a bunch of cases pass. There are three pass, two fail, one in progress, and one blocked. So three, two, one, one. So total seven. I think I need to remove this. Yes. So we have added the duplicate test case here. That's okay. Fine. So out of six test cases, two pass, two fail, one in progress, and one block. Okay. Now, the same way, I want to add. So I want to add these test cases to the same run, same release. So I have added the sign up test case also. So in this case, how to do that? Go to your test case. Go to your test case. I need to filter by. So yep, you can go to this test case and verify it. Verify the test case. Go back. So you can add the status here, pass or fail. So I'm just now passing. So example, this test case has failed. Okay, open this. This test case has failed due to some reason. Okay, so you want to submit a bug for this. You're making it fail. You can change it to failed, and also you want to submit a bug. You can submit a bug directly from here. Okay, add a new defect. And if you want to add the existing defect which is already created by someone else, you can add the existing defect, and or else create a defect with A also. Okay. So I don't recommend this as of now, but just go with the add new defect with your one, and just select the bug type. Issue type as a bug type here. You just have to add that bug type. You need to add that, and you have to check like user is not allowing to enter invalid email address into email input box. So like this, you can write the bug summary as well as the detailed step definition, detailed description of the bug, and assign to the concerned developer. That's what you have to do it. So, and just ignore, discard this one. And let's go back. Let's go back. So you need to execute all the test cases, which is already in the part of release. So I'm just blocking it. Pass, pass, fail. So I'm just, doing it kind of, normally I mean, just, making fail and pass, but I didn't execute anything here. So how many are there? Total executed and unexecuted, two. I think we missed two. Not pass. Now we have only one. Where is that? The bottom, I think. Yes, he's the one. Great. Now see the total count is 9 pass, 4 failed, 1 is in progress, 2 are blocked. Okay. So now all you have to do, you have to generate the report and you can execution progress. So you see the execution progress here, export to PDF if you want it. So this one is the progress. Okay. I think you can go with the version wise, you can go with the assignee wise and all. And you can go with the date wise also. Last 7 days, how many, what is execution progress? Last 14 days, what is execution progress kind of things. Reports, test summary. In the test summary, total created test case is 16 and executed 16. And if any test case is not executed, and you can see the count here, and unexecuted, you can see the count here. And this is the test case creation cycle and test execution cycle. Okay, total 16. And per day, how many we have executed the same day? 9th we have executed. Today is the 9th, and we have executed total number of test cases. So daily wise, I mean, every day, the count of test cases you have been executed, showing the graph, right? And what else we have? We have the tradability matrix, version cycle. I'm just selecting this component is now there. Selecting this, done. Now see that test execution report release results wise. You see that 9 test cases pass, 4 failed, and 1 in progress, 1 2 blocked. So this is the one, and the version wise we have the component wise, and we have the cycle wise. Okay. Yes. Now you can export and you can send it to your manager. Yeah, this is how you have to create the release 1 and the release 2 like that. Okay, bunch of release cycles here. And once this release has completed, you can release it. So when it will come to the release status, because we are giving the end time, right? So it is today end of the day. So tomorrow probably it will come to the release one. Okay. So this is a plan date, plan starting and end date. So after that, it is going to move to that released section. So tomorrow it will come to the release section. So again, you are going to create a new cycle for the next build, and you can test it, and you can generate the report and send it to your manager. Okay. So this is, guys, this is how you have to create the requirement, or you can add the existing requirement from your board and go to your test design, or you can go to the requirement and generate the test case with the AI. Okay. So that's how you have to do it. it Once the test cases have been generated, you can see in the in the design section. So if you want to execute that, you have to go to the test execution. Before that, you have to create the test. What you can say, you have to select the uh, cycle, release cycle. You have to select the release cycle. Okay, create the new cycle, release one or release two, and then add the test cases, and finally you have to execute it. So once the test execution has been completed, then all you have to do, you have to go to the reports and generate the test metrics or test summary. So you can also try with the new requirements. You can take the requirements from anywhere and just add into your requirement section and follow the same steps and try to design the test case and execute the test case and generate the reports. So this is how you will optimize your time of writing the test cases in the real time. So I'm sure, I think this is helped you a lot in terms of test case writing. So how the AI is writing the test cases. So it will help us to understand the way the AI is writing the test cases. So we can also learn something from the AI, how it is writing the test cases. So I think it is useful for you guys. So hope you guys like it. And yeah, if you like it, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching this video. We'll see you in the next session.